Hi, I am Edward Kosatka. In this screencast, we'll see some additional basic program features of the Hot Accounts program. We will see features of the transaction screen, which is used to manually manage actual transactions. As the transactions file can be a very large file, thousands, 10,000s or even 100,000s of records, it's important to know how to search or limit the transactions. And we can do that using the from and to date fields, using an account, using a part of a remark, a budget item, to from and to amounts, the project and portfolio item, a counterparty, and also the payment status. We can have an ascending or a descending order on date, or even on each column that is shown. Also we have a reset button. And also we will see the number of records that is shown, and also very important, how to show the account balance as extra column. So now we will go to the program. I have prepared a database and I will log into it. To give you some idea what I have put in it, I've created two bank records, an A bank and a B bank. A bank, for each of these banks, a cash and a savings account, and then for each of these accounts a my account. And then I generated a number of records. How this is done, we'll see that in future screencasts. Now you see there are no transactions shown in this overview. The transactions are shown from today, the 13th of May, up to 1 month in the future. If I change it to, for instance, the 1st of May and press refresh, you can see a number of transactions. The number of transactions is always shown here in this corner. This is general behavior. We can limit, for instance, we can also show it from the 1st of January, and then you will see there are 1831 records here in this overview. We can, the first thing we can do is limit the overview to a certain account. Therefore we click here in this checkbox. If we do just refresh now, then we get an error because the program expects an account in this field that is normally used for input, but in this case it is used for lookup. And we can do it in three ways. Either we type something directly in this field, the account name, or we can use a selection here, or third way is to select here somewhere and you see also an account is filled in. And then, okay, we do refresh and now you see there are less records shown. They are all shown for the requested account. If we do this, okay, we can see here which selections are currently active. They are shown in blue from the 1st of January up to the 13th of June for this account. Okay, we can select another account, refresh, and you see this is changed and we get another number of records shown. Important here to remark is that if only the account is selected, we get an additional column, the cash balance. This is not shown if we do just that. You see there's no cash balance column, but if we select the account, then we get a cash balance column. And you see at that date it's also the cash balance of the account on this moment. But if you go down, you see the overview is normally the oldest is at the bottom and the most recent transaction is at top. We can change that behavior. This is allowed option. And then we see that, for instance, the oldest transactions are on top, and you still have the balance at that moment, and then we have the balance at the 5th of May. We can also, I will do this way now, just from the 1st of January up to the 13th of June. And now we can also have a limitation of the overview on part of the remark. I have previously created a record with some remark. Special pizza board. Okay, I could, you see here, it is indicating that he has searched on SP, or we could also indicate pizza here, for instance, refresh, and we get the same record, and here. We can also search on budget item. Okay, again here we have to indicate a budget item, either, for instance, this way, or we can press here this way. I will take it this way. We'll look for all wages records in this period. Now, don't look at these negative figures. You don't expect wages to be negative, but this is because it has been automatically generated. So don't look at the meaning of these records. So we get here all the wages records. There are still a few another records. The project portfolio item. This field, I will not show it on this moment. This belongs to the portfolio module. And then the payment status and the payer counterparty, these belong to the payments module, but they behave in the same manner. I still have to show here these fields. For instance, I want the records with an amount between -5 and 0. Okay, this is also a way, and we can combine it. It is possible to combine. So, and even with a budget item. So here we have now at the transactions from the 1st of January up to the 13th of June, for this account between -5 and 0, there's this budget item. We found one record. We have still one button here to see, the reset button. What does it do? The reset itself resets all these fields. It blanks these fields, these also, and sets the date to today and this date to 1 day, 1 month in the future. Okay. We have seen in this screencast how to limit our transactions, how to show and to limit our transactions using the date, the account, part of the remark, budget item, the from to amounts, and a few other fields, a descending order, and the reset button, the number of records shown, and the account balance. There is one point that they didn't show, and I will do it here. We can also sort on each column. For instance, pressing on this here, or on the date, or on the amount. or on the budget item. So now we have handled all the items that I had to see. I am Edward Kosatka. Thank you for your attention.